Listen, I get it, people. I truly, 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 truly get it. I could only stomach so much of Biden's State of the Union. I could only take so much. And when I sit and watch Chucky and Nancy act a bumbling idiots and a pack of fools, they look like a bunch of banshees and hyenas up in there, giddy at every false statement that this nut made. I don't listen. What do y'all want me to say about Biden's State of the Union address? I'm embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed per se for myself or anybody else. I'm embarrassed for all of America. That's what I'm embarrassed about. We have never seen such stupidity on a grand scale. We have never seen such incompetence. I mean, the man is cognitively out of it. If you go back and listen to some of those sound bites, that's why I didn't even waste your time. I didn't waste your time even making a video. Oh dear. And y'all told you. Then I tell you, I don't care what happens in this world, but what are they always after? Your guns. First thing he says, deers don't need a Kevlar vest. Listen. Oh boy. Anyway, I'll tell you one thing though. What I'm going to predict in the future for the Democrats, you have lost this country for at least 10 years. 10 years, because the people is not going to forget any of this mess. Any of this mess. He's talking about we're going to unite this country and the country is going to be together. The same one who turned around and put mandates in place and got people fired, got kicked out of the military. And let me tell y'all something. I'm going to digress here for a second because a lot of people don't know. And it's not going to be reported in the mainstream news media because they don't want you to know. What's the name of that disease they call it? When you've been fragged and heard too many explosions and just been around the crap. 30,177 veterans have committed suicide since the Gulf War. 30,177 soldiers have committed suicide. I'll get the name of the disease. It's a disease. But anyway, everything's disease, but it has something to do with the mind and the mental state. And they can't get any peace and solstice. And what do we get? Total silence. I'm going to say it again as a veteran. Veterans, active duty, as well as we can't forget what they did with that one lieutenant colonel that was in the Marines. Shooter, I think it was. But veterans and active duty and American people. The 535, that's the president, the House, and the Senate. Let me make this plain. They don't give one nickel's worth of rat's ass or damn about us. And you people need to start getting this. Start waking up. They don't give a damn about you. Only thing the government does is take. Because they can't produce anything. All they want for you is more taxes, more of your hard-earned sweat equity, so they can spend the living hell out of it and make backroom deals with their friends and plummet us all into poverty and keep us at war with each other because they got all this, one side says this and one side said it, one side. I didn't even think it was worthy of me to actually get on here and say anything. I think that president, I think that what he did was show all of America what his lying ass really truly is. Can't get it. Hey, he said it all for me. Look at what he's doing. Look at these people. And they're trying to make people think that this president, we still don't believe it. He's supposed to be the most popular president in the history of the United States of America. Even more popular than Donald Trump. And yet and still, he's the lowest rated president that has ever been by polls. Americans in this country actually really truly hate this man. I mean, visceral hate. I'm talking about hatred that burns every time they see his decrepit ass. They hate him. I mean, I go a lot of places, and I don't care which side of the aisle you on, or if you're even in the aisle or on the aisle. Everybody hates this man. I wonder, I think the Republicans got a lot of stuff up under their sleeve here by the time midterm elections is over with, because we know that one thing is going to happen is that they're going to get control of the House and the Senate. But anyway, hey, I think that the commander in thief, who he thinks that everybody has a short-term memory, let me give y'all some of his exploits and then so you won't forget who he is. First of all, number one, more people died under this pandemic than ever died under Trump, and that he's supposed to get control of. Number two, inflation off of the proverbial wah zuzu. That's Biden's fault. Number three, immigration. People just flooding because he stopped the actual wall for Trump that Trump put into place. Number four, which should be number one, he abandoned Americans in Afghanistan and got 13 soldiers killed based on his choice and decision. And they're still over there abandoned, and American news media, like I told y'all, they forget. Sad, isn't it? And I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I can keep on going all the way to 20 with this president right here. And I think more than anything, how many people lost their jobs because of these lying mandates and these damn policies that he has put into place. Try to muscle the Americans. You know, the people who are heroes when they first hit this thing head on. And now all of a sudden, we want to take their livelihood from them. We want to give them dishonorable discharges and put them out of the military. All that's under Biden. That's your Biden. And he has still not said anything negative about China, courting her. And he's been instrumental. Hey, Ukrainian, if you're waiting for Biden to do something, y'all can forget it. Y'all might as well start playing taps over there, because the way this idiot is doing things, a lot of people, he's got a lot of blood. The Democrats got a lot of blood on their hands. Well, anyway, I don't need to say nothing about it, because I'm sure all you are steaming over the mess. And these gas prices. What can you say about these gas prices? And then the supply chain. The supply chain, you can't get nothing built. Everything is, they can't even give you time when stuff is going to come in and get in. They can't do it. They cannot do it. Shelves are empty. Stores are empty. I mean, it's crazy. They can't, just today, I'm going to try to finish this video right here. I was driving down the road, and Dollar General up here is giving $1,000 sign-on bonus and starting at $18.17 an hour. Can you believe that? That's starting wages. They can't get nobody to work because of all of the free money, which ain't nothing free, because I keep telling you, they don't hawk your children into the future. They've hawked and borrowed against your children's prosperity for generations to come. Every single time they printing money. And we're over $30 trillion in our national debt that will not ever be paid back. America's broke as hell. The companies ain't broke as hell, but the Americans are. The country called America, the corporation, is broke as hell. And what's their only solution? Print more money. Print more money. No. And then the next person get in office, they're going to do the same thing, print more money. That's the only solution they got, because none of them have the stomach to balance the budget. None of them do. So, no. Most popular president is the most hated president. And we all know that he ain't the most popular president. We all know that this election was a fraud. Tell the truth and shame the devil.